Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Your eyes do not deceive you. The channel has taken a rebranding. So welcome to Dragon Killer Gaming. This is MLB 23 stream number 7. The continuing games of the two-way player using Randy Johnson pitching animations and Aaron Judge batting animations. While I was playing offline, not offline, sorry, off stream, played a few games obviously, and this is how the bat products are. 3 contact and inner peaks, which is balls down the centre. And I decided with pitching to I'll show you that in 2 seconds. Checking something. Well, I'm thinking of something else. Sorry about that, guys. It was the ritual thing. Okay, where's that? Yeah, all I did was start using the Wildcat Secret instead to boost the H9 and durability. H9 is hits per 9 innings. And before we begin, quick stats show this is the pitching loadout. So switch to pitching, you can see there. These are the attributes of stacked velocity, H9, K9 with the bonuses, because the build relies on velocity. Before that I did do slightly less. I could have had velocity at 99, but what I've done instead is do 3 velocity and pulse pounder, which adds on about 5 mile per hour. I think between 4 and 5 miles per hour when it's activated. It does say significantly increase, so I'm guessing about 5. Yeah, so just so you're aware guys, I won't be doing commentary for the entire stream, just for this beginning, before the games begin. Then at the end I'll put the mic back on. So enjoy the first stream of the newly branded Dragon Killer Gaming, and you can call me Dragon or Killer or just DK. Any of those are good. So until the end of the stream, enjoy.
What makes baseball different than every other sport, other than the eye test? I mean, when you go in there and you look at a football player, you look at hands, feet, how tall he is. In baseball, we look at what he does on the field, how he performs on the field, how he moves. That is the most important thing to a baseball player. It isn't how big he is. I mean, we've had great players who are 5'5", and we've had great players who are 6'11". Those are the things that separate our sport from everywhere else, every other sport, is that we look at how big that heart is, not how big you are.
We're here in Seattle, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your 2023 Seattle Mariners.
So, almost ready to get underway, showing the slab in today's game. Chris Flexen.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome.
Ohtani back to work. And that one lifted in the air center field. Puts it away for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now it's the Mariners DH, King Kenny. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
On a line. Pulls it in for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him.
Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be King Kenny. Ohtani back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. Snags it on the run. One up, one down.
Woo, he was all.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, King Kenny. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And that one fouled off. Loop goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a sinker, a cutter, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Out towards left center. Trout sizing it up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious Angels. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next.
Seattle Mariners.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, King Kenny. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. His 9th homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 2-1.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Man at first, King Kenny will hit next. He's already homered in this one. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one.
Watch. Here's a big power threat. King Kenny. He's already homered here in this one. Center field.
Hey, nice rib, nice
and a base hit.
Nice, nice. I see you working.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate. To me, it's just a really controlled.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. King Kenny up next for the Mariners. He's already homered in this game. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Ford coming home. 1 run is in. Here comes more. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's in there as 2 runs score on the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that we've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
No errors. They left 10 men on base.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
23, Seattle Mariners.
Almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab in this one, Logan Gilbert. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, last time out, picked up his 15th win of the year. He's been really putting things together at the perfect time. We'll see if he can go out there today and, more importantly, get a win for the team.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
King Kenny in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a base hit.
Find it. Pick up the ball.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th, leading off, King Kenny. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Round it. Find the ball. Round it.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days.
King Kenny up next for the Mariners. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. Back here at the ballpark, last chance for the home team. And stepping in for the Mariners, King Kenny.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Barlow in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Ground ball right side. Sends it to Walsh. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The designated hitter, Nathaniel.
8-2 the final here, and the road team picks up the win and picks up the crew.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
And the batter now, King Kenny.
Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Two down, nobody on. That's hard hit in the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Mariners go down quietly there. We played an inning. No score. So now here's the DH, King Kenny. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. One runs in. Oh, he throws it away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach.
So two down. Now it's the DH, King Kenny.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Rojas around third. Taylor throws to second. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. But 2 runs. And now for Seattle, King Kenny.
King Kenny.
That one ripped. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clear.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now, your 2000.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Seattle Mariners.
About to get started here, and on the mound in this one, King Kenny. Safe to say, he's pretty stingy, Chris.
So dominant in his last start. Double-digit strikeouts. It's going to be interesting today to see if he's able to have command of his secondary pitches the way he did last time out.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Luis Ariz.
The pitch. That one called a strike, and we're underway. Kicks and deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Come on, guys.
Tap back to the mound. On to France. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 5th in the NL in batting average coming into this one. Now one missed. One of the things you don't think about with Freddie Freeman, he's really good defensively picking over there, but he's got a very good throwing arm. In high school, he could throw 95 plus from the mound. Out towards right center field. Pollock has this one sized up.
I got it.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Dodgers go down quietly. So now the 2nd inning set to go. And now it's Mookie Betts. Kenny back to work. That's through there for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
The batter now will be Will Smith. There's a strike.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
On the ground to short. And they get the out on Smith.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In there for strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. Here comes a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Seattle. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Trace Thompson. And here it comes. And fouled off. Thompson in his 5th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2009. Struck him out swinging. Had him way out front of the slur.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike two. Top of the third, no score. Back foot slider struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention, even if you're sitting on the pitch. Good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Two down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2. Hey, come on, big guy. Get yourself right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. Kenny back to work. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Hey, we got nobody.
Swings and misses. That is strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time. That's in there, and that is strike one. The Dodgers still looking for their first hit in this one. Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. The wind of the pitch. That one hit to right. Pollock has this one sized up. 2 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a foul straight back. Chris, back in the day, they called Sean Casey the mayor. I think today's version of the mayor, the chattiest first baseman, would be Freddie Freeman.
Hey, strike him out. Punch up right here.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Dodgers down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Mookie Betts. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Next offering is fouled back.
Hey, nobody out now.
And now the lefty. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
All right, come on now.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Max Muncy at the dish. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Hey, 2 outs.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the top of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Trace Thompson.
Trace Thompson.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The left fielder, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor now. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Raise it 1 now.
Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1-2.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his second strikeout.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
And next is the designated hitter, Miguel Vargas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Vargas, 23 years old, and he was born in Cuba. The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Next offering is in for a strike.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rutschman makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Get ahead of him right here.
Kenny back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Goes down looking. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Stepping in, Gavin Lux. They say you win. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It shut down inning time.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back in Seattle, now it's the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
The wide to kick the pitch. Chopped to the right side, and the throw gets away. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Wow, I really thought we might see history with the way he's dominating out there on the mound. So that error right there is so unfortunate. It's one thing to lose a perfect game on a hit or even a walk, but an error just really stings.
Smith in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Hey, nobody out now.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Got him. 1 gone here.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Now he breaks his bat. And a foul ball. Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
and looking for the K.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Man on second, 2 down. That one out to right. Pollock has this one sized up. He's got it, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Chris Taylor. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. And a strike.
I can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out. It's so impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
3 outs from a no-hitter. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And a foul ball. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And the no-hit bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. First offering misses the mark. On the ground to third. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
They're going to tag him with the error right there. That's the right ruling. So still no hits for the offense, but maybe this free base runner gives him something to get up for. It also forces him to work out of the stretch now on the mound, so we'll see how it affects it.
Now here is Gavin Lux.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Defense has been a huge factor today, but a chance for the no-no right here. Swing and a miss. He's done it. It's a no-hitter.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind him defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board, pulling for him to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.
Final line score. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners.
Just to let you know, guys, for the next 5 minutes or slightly over, I'm just going to take a comfort break and I'll be right back. You'll hear my voice again when I'm back. Okay guys, I'm back. Just gonna grab a bit of coffee. As always, everything's 100% live. If you're watching as a video, whenever I have a comfort break or need to go for a few minutes, even though I let you guys know that you're more than welcome to fast forward. As it's early in the morning here in the UK, or as I like to jokingly refer to it, stupid o'clock. I'm gonna grab some coffee. Bear with me a second, guys. Yep, so while I'm taking a few moments, I'm just gonna run a good few games, run a couple of more hours more than likely, and that'll be the stream. Intermittently I will be popping up and speaking, but other than that, the main gameplay won't have commentary, as I don't want to wake up family members here, but I didn't want to leave you with 100% silence, because nobody likes that all the time. Okay guys, we're getting back into the gameplay. The mic is going to go off again, and I'll jump in with my voice in a few games just to make sure everything's going smooth. And if any messages come through, if you guys message live, I will unmute the mic and answer. So see you guys soon.
It's getting late into the season, and he's still in the chase for the MVP award. Let's bring in the former MVP award winner, the 1997 AL winner, and the Hall of Famer, Ken Griffey Jr. Ken, does he have what it takes to finish this out strong and bring home the hardware?
Yeah, he has what it takes. I mean, it's just, it's late in the season. He's been fun to watch. I mean, it's an incredible year. You just want to finish strong. That last little bit can get you, first place or second place or even third place. But you want to finish strong. Dave Parker said this when I was a kid. He said, when the leaves turn brown, I want to have the batting crown. So that last little bit of push to keep your mind right and free, can help.
You're out. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch and on the hill, Chris Flexen. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. Flying around third is France. He will score. It's 2-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One gone runner at first. King Kenny up next for the Mariners. Doubled in his first AB. And a base hit into right center field. The throw into second, and that's the second out of the inning on the force play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes.
Next is the designated hitter, King Kenny. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. On a line out towards center. And that ends the inning. First and second, one out. King Kenny up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball. Two on, one out. Ripped on a line. And makes the grab. 2 down.
The catcher.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi.
Okay guys, just jumping in for a second. I have a lot of packs of low level stuff that haven't been opened yet, so I'm going to do those very quickly, otherwise they'll keep piling up and it will take forever to open them. I mean, look at that, 20 of them. They're all going to be back, but certain ones I will keep just because 2-4 power goes with that one. I'm going to do this as quick as possible, guys. Let's do this one first. Now, when it comes to opening these, there's literally no reasonable commentary I can give. It won't be too much longer, guys. Just gotta get through the second half of the pile. As you can see, if it's new, even if it's low level, keep it anyway, because there might be a program for equipment, regardless of it being big or not. Anything regarding Diamond Dynasty I'll do off stream, apart from actual matches, because I may try them in future. Also, I haven't done the Negro League mode yet. I may do a stream on that, possibly next time. And I know it's supposed to be pronounced the other way, but it just seems more respectful to say Negro. And again, I appreciate that I elongated the A sound. That wasn't intentional. It's supposed to be Negro. There you go. There you go, all packs done, so we're going straight back into the gameplay. Again, I will jump back in with my voice when something interesting happens, or that aside, at the end of the stream. Quickly doing this to take off the markers. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to test out a simple theory. I'm going to take a pulse and put in the final velocity diamond and see if there is a gameplay difference or whether I should just keep pulse pounder, but we shall see. .96 hits per 9 plus 22, that puts me on 118. Actually, hang on, 98, 118. $16, 126 would have been 20. Bear with me a second, my maths has gone to jelly. Yeah, it should be 118, yeah. I think. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Velocity maxed 99, it should be a brief bonus. So the idea is to see, can I get over 99 mile an hour regularly with the 4-seam fastball, or did I get regular triples better with the pulse pounder? That's what I'm looking towards. Right, here we go. You'll see my voice again. Wrong word, sorry. You'll hear my voice again when something big comes up on the end of the screen. So enjoy, guys.
Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, the big bat in the lineup so far this year, King Kenny, leads the team at OPS. So he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
First pitch coming your way next. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, King Kenny. Had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. On a line, base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead. Oh, the throw is over his head. Not in time. He's safe as they score a pair on the play.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man at second with 1 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, King Kenny. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare 2-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know just about it.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 6-0. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, King Kenny.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Slice to right. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now back.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, King Kenny.
Come on, big guy. See that? Drive it right back at the box. Let's go.
And first offering is fouled off. Kenny, only 18 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And the right-hander deals. Ripped on a line to center. And puts the squeeze on that. And there are 2 outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the...
King Kenny, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And a base hit up the middle. Flying around third is France. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 10-0.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load. It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
10-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Live from Oakland, California, in the Bay Area, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
23, Oakland Athletics.
First pitch moments away. And on the hill, James Caprillion. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers.
And the inning is over. And King Kenny up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. Now fly ball to right center. Butler settles underneath it. Makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. 1 down. And up next for Seattle, King Kenny. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Here you go. Make the turn.
Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
King Kenny up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. Runner tagging for third. Diaz with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe.
Man, he smoked that fastball.
And now the right fielder, King Kenny. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rojas rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. Oakland hangs on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game. minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Oakland Athletics.
And now,
and we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
23, Oakland Athletics.
Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Ken Waldachuk.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So
this one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Here comes Moore. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Wastes no time there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
King Kenny up next for the Mariners. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Hey, one time, right now.
Kenny hitting third in the lineup, and he's a native of Great Britain. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for two. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Now it's the DH, King Kenny. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit. France makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times just got to give credit because the hitters.
Now King Kenny. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Line drive, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, and you want to be.
Okay, so bear with me guys, I'm just gonna very quickly switch around these perks because I don't like the fact the overall is so low, and I think there's a good reason for that. Because the build, according to the game even, does lean on it does lean on power. Because inner piece gives me a massive contact boost, so I can like completely will completely drop the bonus contact other than from my equipment, and it would still give me a 70. My power is now 104 on the right and 99 on the left. So let's see if that makes any difference. I could put even more, but I mean, then I'd lose more contact, and I think 70 is as low as you can go without being terrible. So yeah, because I'm trying to think of the phrase, I apologise. When you pick a play style, it says a brief outline, and it says the play style for Smallhay focuses on velocity and power, so that's why I switched to power. Well then guys, back to gameplay. I will see you soon. Well, you'll hear me soon.
Live from Arlington, Texas, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Corey Seager.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs. He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Rafael Ortega in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Hey, we got nobody. Here we go, boys.
And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Wong to first. 1 up, 1 down.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Ezekiel Duran now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
There we got 1.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third.
Seager stands in now. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
1 now.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Hey now, we got 2.
1-2 here. Good eye right there.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll back here at the ballpark. Now it's Marcus Semien. The wind and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, clutch up here. Get a strikeout.
The other way, and he beats the shift.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jonah Heim digs in now. Popped in the air. Left field.
I got it.
Pollock makes the play, and there's one away.
Batting 6.
Here's Josh Young. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Hey, let's turn it. Plays at 2 now.
Kicks and deals. That's in there.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Strike 2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
And 1-2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And Rangers leave one. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the DH, Justin Foscue. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Foscue measures 6 feet even. 24 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Nobody out here. Nobody.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Next to hit, Jackson Frazier.
Plays it first now.
Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Ortega.
Back to the top of the lineup. So next to hit for Texas, Rafael Ortega. Swings through that one. 0-1. Ortega hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're down 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
Kenny back to work.
Well, these Rangers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, right field. Martinez makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Grounded out his first time.
Hey, we got one out here.
And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. Ground ball up the middle. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Simeon, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Seager, the base runner at first with 1 out. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Heim takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next pitch is popped up. Rutschman pulls it down, and that'll do it. 1 error in the inning, but we head to the bottom of the 5th, and now Josh Young. And he deals. First pitch swinging.
Well, these Rangers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. We've seen them go down looking several times, just not really showing much fight in a lot of their at-bats so far.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next pitch just misses. And a count 1-2. And here it comes. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Blaine Krim stepping in for the Rangers. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
That's in for a strike.
Hey, 1 away. 1 away.
And a strike in there. He goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Foscue stands in now and watches strike 1. Popped up. Rojas drifts towards it. And that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 4-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Frazier.
The left fielder, Jackson.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
There's a strike. Frazier, 28 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-2.
Okay, let's go right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Rafael Ortega stands in.
Right now, fellas.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
1 out. You got 1.
The 0-1. And that one is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball to pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And a foul ball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And now the lefty. This one in the air right field. Martinez has a beat on it. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Rangers go down quickly there, and they're down 9-0. Bottom of the 7th, and now here is Corey Seager. The pitch. Called strike right there.
Hey, nobody out now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Martinez has a beat on it.
Got it, I got it.
And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcus.
Here is Marcus Semien.
Semien.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball.
Outside, that's a ball.
Plays it first.
So now 1-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. A switch hitter batting right.
Time.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hey, we got two. Two down.
And a pitch. Just misses with that one. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Rangers set down in order. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Digging in. Josh Young.
The third baseman, Josh Young.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right here.
Kenny back to work. Bounced out to short. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the first baseman, Blaine Krim, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike. fly ball to right. Martinez running hard to get it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Justin Foscue stepping in for the Rangers.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, we got 2 here.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Come on, big guy. Get yourself right here.
Got him swinging. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Jackson Frazier.
The left fielder, Jackson
Kenny back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Come on, guys.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
No outs here.
The pitch.
1.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and he's on at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. King Kenny will depart. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new arm. Penn Murphy gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with. The number 90 is a big number. You're talking 90 wins over the course of a big league season. Extremely impressive. These guys. It's not over.
Thanks for your patience, guys. We're going back to the gameplay now.
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in. Corey just about ready to go. And today's starter, Danny Duffy. How about a report on him, Chris?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Base hit, left center field. Wong around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
King Kenny up next for the Mariners. Doubled his first time up. That's hard hit in the line. Fraley hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction.
And next is the designated hitter, King Kenny. That one ripped. And that'll do it. King Kenny getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Come on, sitting on something here.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. The run scores from third. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, King Kenny.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Let it fly now.
Liner, base hit. Rojas around third. Ortega throws to second. The run comes in from second. It's 6-3. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. (6-3) our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your Texas Rangers.
So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Andrew Heaney. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, Lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him, so he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
King Kenny up next for the Mariners. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about it. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Now a long throw home, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So digging in, King Kenny, 1 for 2. Line drive. Fraley makes the play, and that is that. So they get one, but end up leaving the. One down, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, King Kenny. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and that ball is out of here. A 2-run homer, home run number 10 of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 5-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
At the plate, King Kenny. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that is that.
Oh, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Next one.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, the big bat in the lineup so far this year, King Kenny, leads the team at OPS. So he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
So just about set now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Logan Gilbert. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing.
Bottom four, here's a big power threat. King Kenny. Javier back to work. Hammer, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is.
So the bases are loaded here. One man gone. King Kenny up next for the Mariners. That's out to center field. McCormick has it sized up. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. 3-2. They take the lead.
So many times that one gets out of here.
And here is King Kenny. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Hit hard. Base hit. Low. Round second on his way to third. Across is the runner from first. It's 5-3.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum. Line up.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Jose Altuve. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offense.
Just about to get underway and towing the slab in this one, Robbie Ray. What do you have on him?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it.
Back in Seattle, and the batter now, King Kenny. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting.
So up next, King Kenny. Swings here and blasts one left field to the warning track. Makes the catch. Leave one. In now is the Mariners DH, King Kenny. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And that is gone. An absolute blast to left. His 11th of the year. It's 4-2.
When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly. Triple-digit wins, 100 wins. That's hard to even look at. You kind of blink your eyes to make sure that it says what you're reading. But an incredible season. This is an elite team, and there are few teams, few players in the history of the game that have been a part of a club that have won this many games.
We're here in Seattle. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, King Kenny. Chris, you don't have to dig too deep into the numbers to see how good he's been.
Oh, he's been nearly untouchable. Kind of a silent assassin out there. Just goes to work, and guys look up. It's deep into the ball game, and they haven't been able to scratch anything off of this guy. So look for him to do the same thing today. Maybe go the distance. Maybe hand it over to the bullpen at the end and try to get that W.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Michael Brantley, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Here we go now. Let's go. Let's go.
Got him. And 1 out now. Jose Abreu up to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That one's in there, 0-1.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice, he's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swings and misses.
No ball.
0-2 down.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there.
And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Jose Altuve.
Kenny back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. Bounce to the right side. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. 3 for 6 in the series so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game. Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Right through there. Got him. Now 2 out.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Next to hit, Joe Perez. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. On to the third inning. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Dubon in his 4th year, 28 years old. He's usually in center, but today starting at shortstop. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think this is a pretty difficult move coming in. You got to have soft feet, soft hands, make those routine plays, and shortstops make it look so easy. We'll see how he does out there in this one.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. To the right side. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here is Jake Myers. Swinging a foul straight back.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Dubon aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
As he was out front that time. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Brantley in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Moore. Rojas for 1, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Back at T-Mobile Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Abreu. Kenny back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Jose Abreu, one of those guys with kind of a quirky number 79. It was a number his mother chose for him way back when. She said, pick a unique number and make it yours. Next offering is in for a strike. And misses inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Hey, come on, guys.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Clips the corner, and a count 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Here we go, guys.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Got two down.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, out towards right center. Pollock on the run.
I got it.
Grabs it on the run. That is the inning. Astros ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Oh, and 2 now. And right back to the mound. The throw to first, and a quick out, number 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Perez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today.
One out.
Kicks and fires.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So next up for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground, Rojas sends it across to first. That's the 3rd out. Astros are down. Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. Kenny back to work. Myers measures 6 feet even, 26 years old. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right.
Plays it first.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
Here's a high chopper. Fires over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The catcher, Martin
Maldonado up to hit. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Strike 2.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Yeah, we got 1.
0-2 now. Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Left-hand hitter waits. Slap the other way, foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros nothing. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu. The pitch. Inside, just missed. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Here we go now. Let's go.
The 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 2-2. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it.
I got it.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's Yordan Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
And that's in for a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Slapped foul. The wind of the pitch. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first, and they get Altuve for the out. And the Astros put down in order. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 2 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late. Kenny into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And here it comes. Got him swinging. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Went right after him with that 2-strike pitch as he continues to roll on the mound.
Yeah, he's not out there trying to nibble at all. He is attacking the strike zone, and I think when your confidence builds as the start goes on, still putting up all zeros on the scoreboard, gives you a lot of confidence that you can really continue to go after these hitters. And that wasn't the best pitch for the strikeout there, and he'd probably admit that, but he got it by him.
Perez in the box again, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And the 0-2. That one to first. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Man at first with one gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mauricio Dubon. To the right side. To second, that's one. Over to first, safe.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the right fielder, Jake Myers. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Dubon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So
threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. So the Astros lead one. Welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Martin Maldonado. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off.
Here we go, boys.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Struck him out looking. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a new pitcher in the game, Penn Murphy.
And if you dig into it, I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a as well as to
As hitters make their way through the minors up the professional ladder, being able to recognize pitches becomes more and more important to your success as a hitter. And who's better qualified to talk about that than Sean Casey, career 302 hitter at the Major League level, MLB Network analyst. Case, thank you so much for joining us on this. How do hitters work on pitch recognition at the minor and Major League levels? How do you develop that skill?
Well, I think it is a skill, and I think that's the big part of it is that you really have to learn to see the baseball. You
you really have to learn to slow
and will
things
be
down. I know for me, as I
returning
moved
with
up,
this
guys
player
got tougher
as
with the ball
he
moving in the
was
zone late.
pitching
Cutters,
and
changers faded more,
batting.
two-seamers ran more. So for me,
So
it was really
I've
about
been
seeing the
Dragon
ball
Killer
early in the
Gaming.
release point,
Thank you for
and then also
dropping,
seeing
guys.
it late.
If you
Those
watch
last
this
5 feet are
video,
crucial
do leave a
for a
comment.
hitter
It
and to
helps
be
me
able to
improve
recognize
and
the pitch. So
improve the
see it early,
channel.
see it late, and be ready to hammer it.
I'll see you
Were there any
soon.
pitchers or pitches that you had a very particularly difficult time handling?
Yeah, you know what? The tough pitches I had were sometimes I was a lefty hitter, so lefty on lefty. When I had that good lefty that could crisscross the plate, he would throw me a two-seamer in, right, and kind of lock me up, and it would open up the outer half of the plate, so then he would throw me that slider. So any lefty that had a good sinker and a good slider, they gave me fits personally.
You're out.